Imagine a world where philosophy, art, politics, and science were born all at once. A civilization so brilliant that its ideas still shape our lives today. That world was ancient Greece. From the marble temples of Athens to the battlefields of Sparta, Greece became the foundation of Western civilization. But greatness doesn't come easily. More than 2,500 years ago, Greece was not one unified empire. It was a collection of city-states, each fiercely independent and often at war. Athens stood for democracy and knowledge, Sparta for discipline and strength. Their rivalry would define centuries of Greek history. Athens, rising from humble beginnings, became a beacon of human creativity. Citizens gathered in the agora to debate politics and philosophy, planting the seeds of democracy. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle questioned the nature of truth, justice, and existence, ideas that still guide modern thought. Meanwhile, artists sculpted the human form with breathtaking realism, and architects built wonders like the Parthenon, which still stands as a symbol of perfection and balance. Yet life in ancient Greece was not all glory. Slavery was common, and women had few rights in many regions. The beauty of Athens was built on the backs of those who could not share its freedom. Still, Greece's influence spread far beyond its borders. Its language, myths, and philosophy reached Egypt, Persia, and later Rome. It was a civilization of contradiction, brilliant yet flawed, peaceful yet often at war, but one that changed history forever. This was the dawn of ideas, the age of heroes, and the birth of a culture that taught the world what it means to be human. Greece's independence became both its strength and weakness. When the vast Persian Empire invaded, the proud city-states had to unite or be destroyed. Against all odds, the Greeks won legendary victories. The marathon runners carried messages of triumph, and at Thermopylae, Spartan warriors fought fearlessly, inspiring future generations with their courage. After victory came a new era, the Golden Age of Athens. Under the leadership of Pericles, Athens flourished. Artists carved statues that seemed alive, playwrights like Sophocles filled theaters with stories of tragedy and triumph, and philosophers such as Socrates asked daring questions about life, justice, and truth. The Athenians believed reason could guide humanity, and for a time it did. But success bred jealousy. Sparta, suspicious of Athens' power, declared war. For decades, the Peloponnesian War ravaged Greece. Cities burned, soldiers fell, and famine spread. In the end, Athens was defeated and the dream of unity died. Yet even as their armies failed, Greek culture triumphed. Their ideas about democracy, philosophy, and art spread beyond their borders. To the north, a young Macedonian prince named Alexander studied under Aristotle. He would soon rise to lead armies across the world, carrying the torch of Greece into a new age. The wars had left scars, but the fire of Greece, its love of knowledge and honor, refused to fade. When Alexander the Great began his conquests, he didn't just spread his empire, he spread Greek culture. From Egypt to India, he founded cities filled with art, libraries, and temples dedicated to the Greek gods. For the first time, East met West under a shared vision of knowledge and discovery. After Alexander's death, Greece fell under Roman rule, but its spirit endured. The Romans adopted Greek gods, architecture, and philosophy, shaping their own civilization with Greek ideals. Centuries later, during the Renaissance, scholars rediscovered Greek texts and revived their teachings. The wisdom of Plato, Aristotle, and Hippocrates inspired scientists, artists, and thinkers to question, explore, and create. The legacy of ancient Greece became the foundation of the modern world. Democracy, science, theater, and sports all trace their roots to this small but mighty civilization. Even today, when we debate freely, pursue knowledge, or celebrate the Olympics, we echo the values the Greeks cherished: reason, balance, and the endless search for truth. The ruins that still stand, from the Parthenon's pillars to ancient amphitheaters, remind us that ideas are stronger than time. Greece may have fallen, but its wisdom never did. It taught humanity to dream, to question, and to strive for greatness. In every classroom, courtroom, and stadium, the voice of ancient Greece still whispers, reminding us that true civilization is not built by power alone, but by the courage to think, create, and believe.